Hi, I'm Rabbi Ari from Temple Shalom in New Milford, Connecticut. We wish everyone a Zisen Pesach, a happy and sweet Passover. Let me tell you what we've got going on this week. Let's see, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll have my out-of-the-office hours at the Bank Street Coffee Shop. You'll see me in the corner drinking coffee and having a piece of matzah. What can I say? Roughly 9 to noon. And then on Thursday, we have my adult education Jewish poetry from the Bible to Bob Dylan. It's a very interesting class on all kinds of Jewish poetry. This week's subject matter is the Golden Age of Spain. Some really fascinating poetry coming out from that time period. So hopefully you'll consider joining us. And in connection with that, we have a guest speaker coming up on Friday. I'll get to that in a moment. But first, for those who observe the Jewish tradition of attending a Yizkor service during Pesach, we will be having a Yizkor service on Friday morning at 10:30 for those who would like to observe that tradition. And then in the evening, connected with my poetry class, we have our special guest speaker, Peter Cole. He teaches at Yale and at Hebrew University. He's a poet in his own right, and he will be reciting poetry from various times in Jewish history, and maybe even a bit of his own poetry, and telling us about the history of Jewish poetry. He's a phenomenal speaker. I've seen him speak a number of times, and he's really very well known in the field, and we're looking forward to hosting him right here, Temple Shalom, this Friday night. Then on Saturday, we have our Torah study group at 9:30 in the morning, followed by services at 10:30, and on Sunday, we have our Jewish Journeys class. We have a number of events coming up in the not too distant future that I just want to make sure that you have on your radar screen. One, in connection with Yom HaShoah, the day in which we commemorate the Holocaust, we're going to have our very own Robert Couturier speaking in our synagogue on Friday, May 6th, 6:30 p.m. about his family's experiences in France prior to and during the Holocaust. He's got a very interesting story, and we want to be here to support him and hear what he has to say about his family's experiences. And then on May 7th, back by popular demand, it's Pajama Havdalah. This one's connected with Mother's Day. Honoring mothers is the theme. We did one Pajama Havdalah, and we're very surprised to find a number of families attending that. Then we did a Tat Shabbat, which is also a lot of fun, preparing for Pesach. And now we're doing this one, Honoring Mothers. Anyone who's got, families with children 5 and under are welcome to come join us for these really fun, exciting events with Shari Max and Aline Lopez, and a number of other people are participating in this and helping to bring it together. It's been a lot of fun. In connection with Yom Ha'atzmaut, a word that's very difficult to say, but it's basically the Israeli Independence Day, we have another one of our members coming to speak. This is one of our newer members, Eli Noam, who teaches at Columbia, but also he is from Israel. Actually, he was born in Jerusalem before Israel became a state. You do the math there. But he served in the Israeli Air Force during the Six-Day War and during the Yom Kippur War. He's got a very interesting life experience to share with us. So we'll be hosting him on Friday, May 13th, in honor of Yom Ha'atzmaut. And the very next day, May 14th, we have the Bat Mitzvah of Daniela Suarez. I've been working very closely with her, and she's going to do such a beautiful job. I'm really excited about that. And believe it or not, it's not that I don't like giving sermons. I love giving sermons, but we've got another guest speaker. I just couldn't pass up this opportunity. Yehuda Kimani is a Jewish man from Kenya who comes from a very small Jewish community there with 100 members. Some of them are Jews by choice, and he's got a really fascinating story to share with us. That's going to be June 3rd, 6:30 p.m. Come meet Yehuda Kimani and hear about the Jews of Kenya. It should be a lot of fun. And don't forget, June 10th, we have our Shavuot service. So we wish everyone a happy Passover, and we wish everyone a Shavua Tov.